Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm here for a top 10 video. One I've had in mind for a while and I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I just misplaced my list. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be a top 10 video, and it's going to be for top 10 Carrie Underwood songs. You guys might not know, but she is my favorite female country singer of all time. And I am going to be leaving out some great songs, but I feel like I wrote down a pretty good list here to give you all. So yeah, with that being said, let's go in and get started with this list and this video. Alright, number 10, I Just Can't Live a Life, from her album Some Hearts. And yeah, out of the deep cuts from this album, this has always been a favorite for me. I would always come back to it a lot. Despite Some Hearts not being my favorite album by Carrie Underwood, I still think it's a good album from her. But yeah, I Just Can't Live a Lie though from that album is fantastic, very underrated. And yeah, I think more fans of her should check out the song if you're not too familiar with it, because it's a good song. And yeah, it's very good. I definitely like it. I'm not really sure what the song means. My guess is that she's saying she can't live her life without a lie or whatever, but I could be wrong about that. So yeah, but either way, this is still a great song and I really enjoy it. And it's, like I said, it's always been a favorite for me out of all of the deep cuts from this album, because yeah, it's an amazing song. So yeah, number 10, I Just Can't Live a Lie, from her album Some Hearts. Definitely check it out if you haven't heard it, because it's a great song. Okay, number 9 is So Small, from her album Carnival Ride. Now, I think this song is one of her most underrated songs. Again, I know So Small is a number 1 hit for Carrie Underwood, but I still think it's pretty underrated because I don't really hear many of her fans hardly ever mention the song, but it's still a great song. I know it's a number 1, like I said, for her, but it's still a great song, and I really love it. It's a favorite for me from Carnival Ride, so that's why it made the list, because I think it's a good song, and I want more fans of Carrie Underwood to check out the song. I know it's a single, a popular one, a number 1 for her, but I just can't get over how underrated I think this song is compared to other hits that she's had throughout her career. So yeah, that's why I'm saying it's an underrated single. But yeah, number 9, So Small, from her album Carnival Ride. Amazing song. Okay, number 8 is Unapologized, from her album Play On. And yeah, man, out of all of the deep cuts from Play On, this one is easily a favorite for me. I really love this song. It's 4.5 minutes of a really great story. She's basically telling her lover that she loves them, but she can't undo it or whatever. So yeah, but yeah, Unapologized though is still a great song. So yeah, I could be wrong about what I think the song's about. I'm not really sure, but either way, I really do love this song because it's amazing. And yeah, an underrated song. So yeah, definitely had to make my top 10 list here because I've always loved this song. So yeah, I remember the first time I ever heard it, I instantly fell in love with it. Then I love it now as well. So yeah, I love it as much now as I did when I first heard it, I meant. So yeah, amazing song. If you haven't heard it, you're missing out, because this is an amazing song, and I think more Carrie Underwood fans should give this song a chance because it's fantastic. So yeah, number 8, Unapologized, from Play On. Okay, number 7 is Two Black Cadillacs, from Blown Away. Yes, Blown Away is my favorite Carrie Underwood album, if y'all don't know that, because the album means a lot to me. But yeah, Two Black Cadillacs though from that album is fantastic. It's a really good song, but I do prefer the album version of Two Black Cadillacs because the radio edit, they shortened it by like a minute. But yeah, I still do prefer the album version though, as usual, because I don't really like radio edits. I always prefer album versions. So yeah, Two Black Cadillacs though is an amazing song. I really love it. I really like the chorus on this one. It's so relatable and that. So yeah, I really love it though. It's a great song. I really like the storytelling in this. Even though the song is basically a revenge song, I think. I'm not really sure. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, it's still a great song though, and I really love it. So yes, number 7 is Two Black Cadillacs from Blown Away. Amazing song. Okay, number 6 is Heartbeat from Storyteller. Now, I know I can't stand Sam Hunt, but he does provide backing vocals on Heartbeat. But yeah, Carrie Underwood though, she does her own part in this, of course. You can barely even hear Sam Hunt in the song, so that's great. You can a little bit, but not much. So yeah, that's a good thing though about the song. I do understand he does backing vocals in Heartbeat, but yeah, it's still a great song, and you can barely hear Sam Hunt, which is a good thing because I just can't stand his music, which I already talked about it plenty of times before out my journey on YouTube. But yeah, this is still a great song. Now, it's more leaning towards the country pop sound for Carrie Underwood because of its beat and that, but yeah, it's still a great song though, and it's always been a favorite for me from Storyteller. So yeah, out of all of the songs from Storyteller that's in this list, this is the only song from Storyteller that I did include in the list. But yeah, despite that, I really love this song though, for sure. Amazing. So yeah, number 6, Heartbeat from Storyteller. Fantastic. Okay, and at number 5, so it's top 5 time now, y'all. So yeah, number 5 is Jesus Take the Wheel from Some Hearts. And yes, this is one of Carrie Underwood's most popular songs, but I still wanted to include it on here because I remember hearing the song years and years and years ago, and I still love it to this very day. I really love this song. She's basically, or the narrative or whatever of the song is the woman or whatever, whoever the song is about. She's basically asking Jesus to take control of her vehicle because she can't control it anymore. It's basically a pretty deep song though, but yeah, I really love it though. So yeah, it's a pretty deep song when it comes to the meaning of it, and it about wants to make you tear down because that's how amazing the song is. And Carrie's vocals on this, man, her voice, man. This song is from her debut album when she was crowned American Idol winner in 2005. This is on her debut album, Some Hearts. But yeah, despite Some Hearts not being a favorite, like I already said, when it comes to her albums, I still think Jesus Take the Wheel has always been a favorite for me when it comes to some of the most popular songs on the album. So yeah, out of all of the popular songs on Some Hearts, this is the only song that made this top 10 list. So yeah, number 5, Jesus Take the Wheel from Some Hearts. Fantastic, and a classic for sure. Definitely a favorite for me when it comes to her popular songs. So yeah, number 5, Jesus Take the Wheel from Some Hearts. Okay, number 4 is the title track to my favorite Carrie Underwood album, and it of course is Blown Away. Man, Blown Away. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you all. When I first heard Blown Away on the radio around 2012, sometime around 2012 or whatever year it was, I wasn't really feeling the song at first, but after hearing it more and more and more, it grew on me. So yeah, this is now one of my favorite Carrie Underwood songs of all time. I don't know why I wasn't feeling it at first when I first heard it, because I was still a young teen or whatever. But yeah, I really love this song though, and it's easily one of my favorite Carrie Underwood songs of all time. So that's why it's in this list. So yeah, number 4, Blown Away from the album Blown Away. And like I said before, this album means a lot to me. So yeah, I really love this album. So yeah, the title track definitely had to make this list though, because it's a fucking amazing song. I'm sorry to swear, in this video, but Blown Away, words can't describe how much this song and album means to me, man. Words can't describe it. So yeah, definitely had to make the list though. I really love the title track. It's fantastic. Alright. Number 3, Just a Dream from Carnival Ride. I really love this song. I'm not really sure what the song meaning is, once again, for this one, but I do love Just a Dream though. It's fantastic. Now, the song is another popular single from Carnival Ride, but again, I feel like out of her number 1 hits, this is another one that definitely deserves more recognition when it comes to her number 1s, because most people, when they talk about her number 1s, they mention Cowboy Casanova, Before He Cheats, and some others. But yeah, Just a Dream though, despite it being a number 1 for Carrie Underwood, I still think it's one that deserves more recognition though when it does come to her number 1s. And that was the same thing I mentioned with So Small in this video. So yeah, Just a Dream, fantastic. I've always loved the song, and I still love it. So yeah, the song will never leave me. I really love this song. So yeah, number 3, Just a Dream from Carnival Ride. Just wish more people would give it the recognition that it deserves, because it is one of her biggest songs from Carnival Ride. So yeah, if you're a fan of Carrie Underwood, please check out this song because it's amazing. Okay, just a couple more left, y'all. So number 2 is the title track from her latest album, Cry Pretty. Now, despite Cry Pretty being my least favorite Carrie Underwood album, I still wanted to include the title track in this top 10 video because it's easily a favorite for me out of this album. This was basically her comeback song, because where she had that fall and that, it's hard for me to explain, but yeah, Carrie Underwood ended up falling somehow, and she returned with this beautiful ballad, Cry Pretty, and she just puts so much emotion in the song. And like I said, despite the album being a least favorite for me, the title track has always been a favorite for me out of this whole album. So yeah, it definitely had to make this list. I really love Cry Pretty, and it makes me even want to tear up myself listening to the song. Despite me being a man, I can definitely feel what Carrie Underwood went through when she took that fall, and I can understand why she made this song, because it is amazing. So yeah, definitely love the song, despite that album being a least favorite for me. Like I already said, I'm not trying to say the same old stuff, I'm just serious. Despite that album being my least favorite from her, the title track is a standout for me from that album. I really, really love it. Fantastic. Okay, and number 1 is Temporary Home from Play On. Now, when I watch this music video and it gets to the grandpa scene where she talks about the old man being in the hospital bed, I just tear up almost every time I watch the video. So that's why I just try to listen to the song itself, whether it's on the album or digitally. I just really prefer not to watch the video, especially when it gets to the grandpa scene, because it just makes me want to tear up, and it's hard to watch the video because when it gets to that part, it's so emotional and it's just sad. But yeah, I still really love Temporary Home though. It's definitely one of my favorite albums of all time when it comes to Carrie Underwood. Play On and Blown Away, those are my 2 favorite albums from Carrie Underwood. Play On and Blown Away. So yeah, Temporary Home definitely had to make this list. So yeah, it's my number 1, and it's number 1 for a reason, y'all, because I really love this song. It's amazing. I remember when I first heard it years ago, I loved it then, and I still love it to this day here in 2020. I know I said that for some of these songs already, but I really mean it, because Carrie Underwood's music will never leave me. I really love her music. She's definitely my favorite female country singer of all time. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this list. So before I end the list, I'm going to go back and recap my top 10 list for you guys here before I end off the video. So number 10, I Just Can't Live a Lie. Number 9, So Small. Number 8, Unapologize. Number 7, Two Black Cadillacs. Number 6, Heartbeat. Number 5, Jesus Take the Wheel. Number 4, Blown Away. Number 3, Just a Dream. Number 2, Cry Pretty. And number 1, Temporary Home. So yeah guys, with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for top 10 Carrie Underwood songs. Let me know your favorite Carrie Underwood songs, your favorite album, and all of that. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching and tuning in. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, take care. Stay safe out there, guys, with all this nonsense going on around with this COVID-19 shit. So with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. And yeah, peace. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today, I'm here for a top 10 video, and it's going to be for top 10 Carrie Underwood songs part 2. The original video in part 1 was uploaded on the channel about 3 months or so ago. So in that video, I ended up leaving out some really great songs from Carrie Underwood. But yeah, with that being said, let's go and get started with this part 2 video. Okay, so number 10 is Church Bells from the album Storyteller. I really like this song. It may be my favorite out of the singles. I'm not really sure about that, but either way, this is still a great song. And you get some really guitar work throughout the song, so that's definitely awesome. But yeah, overall though, Church Bells is a great song, and it is one of my favorite singles off of the album Storyteller, if it isn't my favorite single from Storyteller, because you had some really good singles from that album, but Church Bells is definitely one of my favorites though out of the singles, no doubt about it. Still a great song though. So yeah, number 10 is Church Bells from the album Storyteller. Great and amazing song from that album. Alright, so number 9 is Wasted from the album Some Hearts. This song was a number 1 single for Carrie Underwood, but I do think it's slightly underrated because it's not as played much on country radio as much as some of her bigger singles from that album. But either way, Wasted is still a great song. It's always been one of my favorites from Some Hearts, so I wanted it included on this list. So yeah, number 9 is Wasted from the album Some Hearts. Definitely a great song from her debut album. Okay, so number 8 is I Know You Won't from the album Carnival Ride. This is on Carrie Underwood's second album from 2007, Carnival Ride. This song was recorded 10 years later by Rascal Flatts, which Rascal Flatts' version, of course, is a cover, because Carrie Underwood originally did the song on her 2007 album Carnival Ride. But when it comes to the song, I prefer Carrie Underwood's version, of course. But not a bad cover from Rascal Flatts, but Carrie Underwood did the song better because the song suits her better, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I Know You Won't is a very underrated song from Carrie Underwood. It's always been one of my favorite out of the deep cuts. So yeah, it's definitely my favorite out of the deep cuts from Carnival Ride, no doubt about that. But yeah, I Know You Won't is underrated, so if you're a fan of Carrie Underwood, definitely check out the song because you'll like it, because it's amazing. And you get some really good high notes from Carrie Underwood from the chorus of this song. So yeah, number 8, I Know You Won't from the album Carnival Ride. Amazing song. Okay, number 7 is Wine After Whiskey from the album Blown Away. This is track 13 on that album out of 14 songs. So yeah, got quite a bit of songs on that album, but it's still a great album, and of course it's my favorite album from Carrie Underwood. But yeah, Wine After Whiskey has always been one of my favorite deep cuts from Blown Away ever since I first heard the album back around like 2013 or 2014 for the first time back then. And I still have it on CD to this very day, so I've had it quite a long time. But yeah, I just really love the song. I always get a good vibe out of it and a great feeling every time I listen to it. I just get a really good vibe out of this song. I'm not really sure what the song means, but either way, the song is amazing, and it's always been a favorite deep cut for me from her album Blown Away. So yeah, number 7, Wine After Whiskey from the album Blown Away. Definitely an underrated song that also deserves more recognition when it comes to Carrie Underwood's music. Okay, number 6 is Cowboy Casanova from the album Play On. The song, I can agree that it is overrated and overplayed, but either way, Cowboy Casanova is a great song. I really like how the song begins with the guitar work, so that's really awesome. This is more of a country rock song, so you hear the really good guitars throughout the song. So yeah, it's a great song, overrated and overplayed on country radio, but either way, it's still a great song regardless of that, and it was one of my first ever Carrie Underwood songs. So yeah, it's pretty nostalgic for me, but I still love it to this very day. So yeah, number 6, Cowboy Casanova from the album Play On. Great song. Okay, so number 5 is Who Are You from the album Blown Away. This is another deep cut from the album Blown Away, and it's the closing track. With this song, you get some really amazing piano keys throughout the song. So yeah, despite Carrie Underwood not having a songwriting credit on the song, she done really great though singing it, of course. But yeah, the song is very beautiful, and it can make you pretty emotional at times. But yeah, either way, it's still a great song, and another one that is underrated from Carrie Underwood. Definitely one of my favorite deep cuts Carrie Underwood has ever done. So I had to put it on this list. So yeah, number 5 is Who Are You from the album Blown Away. Amazing track. Okay, number 4 is Don't Forget to Remember Me from the album Some Hearts. This is another song from Carrie Underwood's 2005 debut album Some Hearts. I definitely had to include this song on this list because it did not make the original video, but however, I didn't forget about the song. I just didn't end up putting it in the original list, but it does make this part 2 video though. So yeah, Don't Forget to Remember Me. I love this song. It's basically about someone turning 18 years old, and she has to move away from her parents, and she wants her mother to not forget about her, basically. So that's definitely a great message for the song. Anyone who has had to go through this in life can definitely relate, because I know I definitely can. I'm 23 now, but you guys get what I'm trying to say here, I hope. But yeah, this is a great song, and it's always been one of my favorite singles from Some Hearts, if not the best single from that album, along with Jesus Take the Wheel and Wasted. But yeah, all 3 great singles, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, Don't Forget to Remember Me. Love this song, still love it to this very day. And yeah, had to make the list. So yeah, number 4, Don't Forget to Remember Me from the album Some Hearts. Definitely an amazing song, and one of her best singles that she ever released. Okay, number 3 is Play On from the album Play On. This is the title track to her, not her second album, but her third album. My bad, guys. But yeah, Play On is the title track to her third album, which came out in 2009. My second favorite Carrie Underwood album, right behind Blown Away. But yeah, definitely great albums there. But yeah, the title track to Play On is amazing. Isn't my favorite title track Carrie Underwood ever did? No, it's not, but this is still a great title track from Carrie Underwood. It's very underrated, so if you like the album Play On, definitely check out the title track, because you'll like it. It works really great as not only as a title track, but also as an album closer, because Play On is one of her best albums in my honest opinion. But yeah, definitely wanted to include the title track on this list though, because I really like the song. It's not a favorite title track for me, but it is a great song though. So yeah, number 3 is Play On from the album Play On. Great title track though, for sure. Okay, number 2. Now number 2 is a cover from Carrie Underwood. The song was originally by country singer and country legend Randy Travis back in the 1980s, but Carrie Underwood did cover this song for her second album, Carnival Ride, which Carnival Ride came out in the year 2007, and the song is called I Told You So, originally recorded by country singer Randy Travis in the 1980s. But yeah, Carrie Underwood, she done amazing on this song, I Told You So. She made it her own. She sung her heart out in it, and every time I hear Carrie Underwood's version, I just get an emotional feeling. I really love the lyrics to the song. I know Randy Travis originally did this, but Carrie Underwood slayed the song. She made it her own, and she sang it very beautifully. Despite it being a cover, she sang it really beautifully. She sang her heart out in this cover. She made the song her own. She done really well recording the song when she covered it. So this is amazing. I really love this cover. One of my favorite songs in country music history. But when it does come to the song, I do prefer Carrie Underwood's version, but Randy Travis's version is still great. But I do like Carrie Underwood's cover better. Some people might bash me for that, but it is just my opinion, of course. But yeah, I love this cover to death. It's amazing. Like I said, Carrie sings her heart out in it. She just makes the song her own, and I know Randy Travis was proud of Carrie Underwood when he saw her performing this at the Grand Ole Opry years ago, because in the music video for the song, Carrie Underwood is basically singing at the Grand Ole Opry, and I think Randy Travis introduced her before she even started to sing in the music video. So yeah, it's really awesome. But yeah, this cover is amazing. So yeah, number 2 is I Told You So from the album Carnival Ride. An amazing cover, and one of the best covers in music history, in my opinion. Just really love this cover. It's amazing. Okay, and number 1 is See You Again from the album Blown Away. This is probably my favorite single from the album Blown Away, along with the title track. Both great singles, of course. But yeah, See You Again has always been one of my favorite songs from that album, even before it was a single. But yeah, this song is amazing. I really love the song. The song could be about when you're far away from family members and friends that you haven't saw in a while, and you'll eventually get to see them again one day, maybe. I guess that's what the song is about. I could be wrong about this, but that's just my interpretation of what I think the song See You Again is about. But either way, I love the song. It's so amazing, and it's definitely one of the best Carrie Underwood songs of all time, so that's why I put it at number 1. And another reason I put it at number 1, because like I said, it's always been one of my favorites that Carrie Underwood has ever did. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this top 10 video for top 10 Carrie Underwood songs part 2. But before I end off this video, guys, I just want to recap this list from songs 10 all the way to 1. So let's go and do that. So number 10 is Church Bells. Number 9 is Wasted. Number 8 is I Know You Won't. Number 7 is Wine After Whiskey. Number 6 is Cowboy Casanova. Number 5 is Who Are You? Number 4 is Don't Forget to Remember Me. Number 3 is Play On. Number 2 is I Told You So. And number 1 is See You Again. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Let me know some of your favorite Carrie Underwood songs. Let me know your favorite album from her and all that good stuff. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this video. And if you liked it, press the like button and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you guys for watching. I gladly, truly appreciate it. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time.